Players are ready, so we're going to get right back into game 2 as EMPiRE took it. He's got superior macro to everybody right now.
Yeah, EMPiRE just macroed Starseed.
And so, are we going to see some cheese in this game, chat?
Yeah, chat, what do you reckon? You going to see cheese?
On Derelict, a watcher.
Who do you think is going to take this match? Oh, it's just you and me.
Oh, yeah.
So, spawning in the bottom left, we have a purple Zerd player. Getting that macroed last name, it's Starseed. And up in the top right, we have a red Terran player showing us some excellent bio-mine style. That last game is EMPiRE. Ugh. And chat reckons Sitspool. EMPiRE's gonna drop a deuce again in his base. This should be good to see.
I wanna, since it's the best of 5, I wanna see some cheese come out from someone.
Yeah, I want to see some cheese. At least one game. Just to make things interesting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. But it looks like, does Starseed go hatch first?
No, against Protoss he was going spawning pool first, but against Terran he might go
He is going to scout here after...
Is that a drone stat though, or is he just going to hide it? Okay, it's drone statted. Okay, so he's probably going to go hatch first if he sees a CC play.
Is it a CC play, or is he listening to us, and is he going to 2 racks? 2 racks, 2 racks, 2 racks.
I thought about just giving him bad advice. Like I thought about when he's losing the fight, be like, oh, Starseed isn't macro and he can push right now.
He's gonna
have him do all this stuff.
Engineering bay block the natural. That's no fun. I was hoping for 2 racks.
Dude, that's funny because he didn't put a spawning pool down, did he?
Yeah, he's got a pool down.
It's like almost like he knew that he was going hatch first. Oh, he's pulling drone to deal with this now.
Yeah.
Oh, he almost trapped the SCV.
Yeah. Engineering may block into a Rax expand, I assume. As that hatchery is going to come down as soon as these drones get back to mining, I think. Yeah, there it goes.
Did you ever watch the WCS? No, what's it WCS? Yeah, the group stage of WCS America when Dragon versus Cats.
No.
Dude, Cats proxy hatched Dragon like in his natural when he went CC on the high ground.
Yeah.
And I worked out really well. Followed it up with a roach attack.
Yeah, that's a cat.
I wouldn't mind seeing that.
That's a cat's build actually. That he hatches in the natural and then he gets a queen out. He just lays creep tumors everywhere and denies the expansion for as long as possible.
Yeah, it worked really well. Basically, Dragon could not do anything about it. He was just stuck. Because he made spine crawlers on the low ground, then had a overlord to scout it.
I'm gonna plug something that's not in uFx, but if you're a Terran and you want to know how to deal with that, go look at Root Theognis' YouTube. He's a retired pro player, but Root Theognis, obviously, who used to deal with it a lot against cats, has a tutorial on YouTube about how to beat it. Basically what you need to do is you need to recognize it right away and get your bunker as close to the hatchery as possible while it's being made, and so you can deny that creep tumor from dropping, and then just kill the hatch. That's basically how, and then get a tank to deal with anything else. Yeah.
It's very reactionary, a lot of these builds you have to play basically to a T in the right reaction in order to beat it.
Yeah. As third CC down from EMPiRE, so...
That's really greedy, because he hasn't got a tech lab or anything down, so I think we might see mech this game from EMPiRE.
Yeah.
This is definitely mech. Yeah, this is definitely mech.
I learned to like mech after watching Tasia and Innovation today.
Oh, yeah? Dude, I passed out, man. I was gone.
You have to, honestly, if you're going to watch one game from WCS before tomorrow, watch Tasia Innovation. Watch that.
Tasia Innovation.
Yeah.
I want to watch what happened to Maru, because he lost the game.
He got done with his Banshee control. Lost like 3 Banshees to Vikings because they were path wrong.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we're just kind of waiting while the players are gearing up for their macro side games.
I'm eating more pizza.
And spot the CC.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube. I can't believe Tasia won with Bio either, but he played that amazing. Remind me after this game chat to make someone a mod to deal with those. I know who I'm gonna make, but make sure. Remind me.
Yeah, so here come the factories.
And Starseed
They haven't built anything out of them yet, though.
Starseed sees that with the Observer or the Overlord, sorry.
Overlord. Yeah, yep. And he's gonna get Blue Flame, I think, or Drilling Claws.
Blue Flame.
Blue Flame?
Blue Flame. Blue Flame.
Hold on, he needs some gas. We'll see in a set. Oh no, he has to get Blue Flame because he doesn't have an armory for Drilling Claws.
Yep.
Well, actually, he hasn't got any. Wait. No, he's dropping a Starport.
The correct answer to mech early game, by the way, for Zerg is Roaches into Muta Swarmhost.
Yeah, definitely Muta Swarmhost because it takes the upgrades on the things. And Starseed's just on for his +1 melee attack, so he might be gearing up for an attack pretty soon before the mech gets out of hand.
Yeah, I think so. I think he's gonna roach.
We'll see, because he hasn't droned. He hasn't droned to his third yet. Like, he's got 6 drones coming up now, but that's just his saturate. If he drops a Baneland nest, it will definitely be
a speed Baneland.
I
would like speed Baneland.
There we go. There's a Baneland nest.
Or yeah, speed Bane, speed Roach all in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although I don't think it'll work against, there's 2 tanks out, right?
Yeah, there's 2 Tans and some Hellions.
I don't know.
This would be really risky.
I don't know.
If he tapped up to Hive right now and got a Nidus Worm like there in his main, where it's unscouted.
Nidus Swarmhost. Come on, we've been saying it like.
Well, maybe he was listening, man.
Yeah.
Well, he started drone production back to his third now.
Yeah. He's making sure that nothing kind of. No mech gets in and
it's pretty weird how they're like blind countering each other. You know what I mean? Because like he's got an overseer like sitting here, but that didn't peek into like the front of the wall or anything like that.
Yeah, well he did see that second factory going down.
Yeah.
So I mean, 2 factories this early. 2 factories this early it's gonna be mech. And it's funny because. EMPiRE was complaining about what time where he's from, and mech is such a slow, methodical style.
Yeah, it's like funny that he picked that.
Yeah. He's gonna go Hydra. He's got a Hydra stand down. I don't know if I agree with that against mech. I think that's a bad call.
Yeah, I can see the Hydra's getting pretty destroyed here.
Yeah, well, maybe he's afraid of Banshees and Ravens, but I mean, I would rather see Corruptors and Mutas. Like I said.
Yeah, drop the Muta.
Well, like I said, the correct answer to a meching Terran as Zerg is Swarmhost Muta, because you can pull basically the mech player apart, get Mutas in behind.
Yeah, and then like a streamlined game, get the Broodlords.
Yeah, and then Broodlords as well. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with the Hydra Den here.
Another 3 factories going down. He's gonna have so much production. It's just gonna be scary. And he's mixing a Thor into the mix as well. Yeah,
and there's Hellions going around the map looking for hidden expansions right now. There's a 4th going down. No 4th yet on the way. No Ling run-bys either, which I want to see. I really just want to see a Nidus Worm.
What, for EMPiRE? He's got 2 CCs at his third.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Never mind, I stand corrected.
Whoa, sniping some of those creep tumors.
Yeah, that's good too. I mean, mech's so slow and everything's so fast
on creep. Like, before you know it, if the Zerg gets like a good pincer attack in, they could really like just once the whole mech army goes down, takes a really long time to rebuild and it costs a lot of gas. Kind of like Protoss.
Yeah. Yeah, true. And these Hellions are gonna spot this. Oh, this might not go well. The drones are just gonna get roasted here, and there's nothing here to defend this fourth base from these Hellions that are coming right now.
Oh, there's one.
Oh.
2, 3.
And then he's just gonna line them up. Unfortunately, these Hellions do not have.
Oh wow. Blue Flame.
Do not have Blue Flame yet. Blue Flame
would have
killed more.
Blue Flame yet. Or Drilling Claws.
Yeah, or Drilling Claws. But there's a Hellbat drop coming in here as well. He's gonna have to skip right over this this fourth base and go right into the natural because our Starseed's army's moving away, but yeah, I wouldn't drop there. I'd go right into the main with it.
Well, they're not. Hellbat drops aren't that great with that Blue Flame, are they, nowadays?
Yeah, you're right. But
it might be a
EMPiRE is taking a fourth, a fifth, and a sixth right now.
Yeah, he's just trying to make them all orbital commands and abuse mules. Like he's just
oh no, he's going to make them planetaries.
Oh, those 2 at the top, yeah, but the ones inside his third?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. And Vipers are now complete for Starseed. And I mean, if he had more I want to see Swarm Host. I mean, Swarm Host is the answer, and that's why they created the Swarm Host, was to deal with mech. Not to deal with Protoss, unfortunately.
Oh, but it's just a bonus that they do.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much, right?
David Kim, man.
Yeah, really.
I don't know. I reckon I was thinking about this morning. Actually, I was reckoning the balance should be done by somebody who like understands the game like really, really well, but doesn't actually play ladder. So therefore, like he doesn't have a bias towards any sort of race. Yeah. Like, he should just go around and ask pro gamers like what they think and stuff like, and compile that information to make choices instead of because David Kim apparently what he does is that he hits the ladder and see what he thinks.
Really? And he plays Zerg, doesn't he?
I read a post about this. Yeah, I read a post about this on Reddit, and it was saying that, like, from an official thing from David Kim, it's like, I'll hit the ladder this week, and I'll see, like, how Zerd is doing, blah, 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 blah. And I think...
Here comes that planetary wall that we saw against Intellis earlier from EMPiRE, and these
these tents.
Those 4 CCs in the middle are going to be planetaries. Oh, Blinding Cloud. Oh, I looked away. Blinding Cloud. That's a perfect Blinding Cloud there. As those tanks really can't do anything right now. And the Roach Hydra's just going to chew it apart. But he's going to run into a planetary fortress here. No, he's going to go around it. Yeah, he sees it now.
Oh, he's just setting it off.
Yeah. Another Blinding Cloud on the planetary fortress.
That's a good start.
But these 4, what I was saying before, was these 4 are going to be planetary fortresses, and these 3 are going to be orbitals.
Yeah.
I believe.
Basically. Yeah. No, you're right, 100%.
Yeah.
But I mean, that planetary fortress wall, I can see that being really, really hard to crack.
The wall?
Blinding Cloud's definitely the answer, but then you got like the tents and stuff behind it. Yeah,
it's not going to be a fun experience. Intellis definitely didn't do anything against it. I mean, there was nothing he could do at that point in the game. But yeah.
Alright, so Starseed is going to come up here and grab the 5th base.
Yeah, he's going to snipe this.
Oh, not even bother to go for the repair. Just going to run the SCVs away.
Yeah. And I lied. He's making these planetaries as well. I think that's a mistake.
Ooh, I don't know. It's hard to say.
Well, I mean,
Like,
the
maybe
planetaries will do
like
really good against it, but I mean, he can't move them now, right? And so if he
Yeah.
wants to take this base here, again, I mean, he's got to wait. He's got to build another command center for it. And
Basically, yeah. Like,
he's, if you look down at that bottom base that was just sniped, he's making 2 more command centers down there. And he's got
Where?
2 more orbitals in his main as well.
I see. Yeah.
So down there, he's going to make these 2 planetaries and make sure they don't get sniped. What he really needs to do is start building turrets around them, as
We have a
Hellions run
Hellbat,
into the
that's
4th
right.
base here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And roast a few more drones. 27 drones have been killed this game by EMPiRE. And there's a drop into the 3rd base as well that's now been cleaned up. More drones getting killed. And EMPiRE just all over the place. 33 drones killed now at this point. And Starseed's taking a 5th base to the top corner of the map. But I don't know, like, EMPiRE's just got such a contain on his own. Like, I mean, he's playing this so well as a making 10.
Yeah, he's playing this really, really well.
And
the only problem I can see right now is that if EMPiRE loses his mech army, it's basically GG, because he's only got like 200 gas. Like, he's spending everything. Whereas Starseed, he can do basically any transition he likes right now with 8,200 in the bank. And
I would love to see a mass Muta transition as much as EMPiRE hates them.
That would be great.
This is game 2 between EMPiRE and Starseed, by the way. Starseed, the purple Zerg is sniping that command center that was going to land for the 6th base, I guess.
Yeah.
I keep losing count, so I'm just going to call it that base there.
He needs to drop the mill hammer on the 7th base, its base down the very bottom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, because he can mine that out like super quick.
And what he needs to do is he needs to get some repairs going on. And the blinding cloud's unbelievable in this, as blinding cloud is what's gonna win. Starseed this game. I'm just sorry. I'm admiring the blinding cloud just demolishing all these tanks.
And now EMPiRE's in a really, really bad situation. He's got 2 Thor, 3 Tans, and a Hellbat. Well, actually got some more Tans, but they're set up in defense.
Yeah, and
he doesn't have Vikings to take down the Vipers.
Well, you see, and Starseed's doing the right thing. Broodlord transition here with 13 Corruptors on the way. He's got to get this 5th base mining as soon as possible. As you see the drones going there now, and EMPiRE is going to try to take this base again, but with a Roach blocking it. Very smart by Starseed to burrow that Roach there and make him waste in to kill it when he gets around to it. Only 1 Viking on the field right now, and it just got taken out. I believe that was the only Viking. Yeah, so, and with no starports on the way, it's going to be very hard for EMPiRE to stop this Broodlord transition, and it's going to be Broodlord or Ling.
Yeah,
as he's getting +1 melee attack.
This is looking really bad for EMPiRE.
Yeah.
Although he's got a Raven on the way. So I suppose that's to clear up some creep.
Or make sure that they...
Seeker missile?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's got to get more starports down. And win air
you know what would actually be what would actually work if he had like 1 ghost to EMP the Vipers.
Yeah.
Because without Blinding Cloud, I can't see Starseed winning that at all.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, maybe with Broodlord's out now, but like before, if he had like a ghost and he like got some EMPs off on these Vipers.
What I would like to see him do as well is he's just got so many like command centers, and there's that starport transition as he's making 4 of them right outside his natural base. He needs to start attacking SCVs and mass repair too. A mass repair on this army would be nice.
Yeah, for sure.
But with 8 Broodlords here, and he's going to pull the Thors right in under the Broodlords and say goodbye to your Thors. 2 more command centers on the way, by the way. in the top and bottom. I guess the 12 o'clock position and the 6 o'clock position.
Yeah, and probably just taking the map.
So Starseed needs to get links out and deny those expansions for as long as possible. As 3 siege tanks just kind of wander their way over to the 3rd base and are going to siege up and start demolishing stuff. And everything just melts to 3-3 siege tank fire. But there's a big engagement right here outside of the 3rd and natural, and it looks like with the Broodlord support, Hydras, it looks like Starseed's going to break this, but a Seeker missile going down on the army.
Ooh,
and that was a huge hit. And there are Vikings out now, but not enough to deal with this army. I mean,
meanwhile, 3 siege tanks snuck into the 3rd of Starseed and hammered away.
That's what I was watching before. I need to get back onto this so I can see what's going on. I was watching this and then I realized that 2 planetary fortresses got taken out in the middle of the map. But again, I don't know what... I mean, I still think EMPiRE's in a really bad position with, you know, this many Broodlords, and he doesn't have enough Corruptors to deal, or enough Vikings to deal with that many Broodlords and Corruptors.
Yeah, for sure. Like, if it keeps going the way it is, he's going to lose this game.
Yeah, and then now he just gets his base saturated with all these mules, and Starseed's not going to deny it. Is going to deny it.
He's coming over now.
Yeah.
Is he? I don't know.
Here we
go. Don't go for it.
2 siege tanks at the top are attacking the 4th base from Starseed, so this is going to become a war of attrition. And I mean, 10,000 and 5,000 minerals in the bank.
Oh, the Vikings are going in on these Broodlords.
Oh, and the Corruptors are way out of position right now. And all of a sudden, there's only 3 Broodlords left. But meanwhile, there's a counterattack up here, but the siege tanks will clean that up, and Vikings are going to work. He doesn't have any Broodlords left, and the Vipers. Oh, that hurts.
Well, that hurts. Like, this is EMPiRE's chance to take out that base.
Yeah, that was in the
more Broodlords. 11 Broodlords on the way again. But I don't think there'll be time to save this base.
And no more Corruptors in the air. Well, 7 Corruptors, but that's a lot of Vikings, and they're getting +1 attack, and they have +3 armor because of that upgrade. I don't know. I think Starseed left EMPiRE too long to deal with this, as the Vikings are just going to chew through this army.
Yeah, and all the Corruptors right now. All the EMPiREs left is the Hydras. Yeah,
and the Hydras are on. Well, they're on 3-3, but the Vikings have 3 armor and will be getting 2 attacks soon, as they almost just one-shot that that 1 Broodlord. And with that many Thors, I mean, with the Hydras clean up the Thors, there's still nothing really to deal with the Viking, the Viking that's left. I would like to see Mutas because there is no turrets at all anywhere. Well, there's turrets, I guess, in the main, but I mean, only production's in the main. There's no turrets on any mineral lines, which is a huge mistake from EMPiRE. Yeah, as Starseed's gonna just eat up the rest of, or take out the rest of this space and not push any more forward. He doesn't have enough to take on a planetary fortress at this time. Not with the amount of Vikings, or he's making more Ravens, but not with the amount of stuff in the air.
There's a drop at the top with Hellbats, but he's targeted down the Instructor.
Yeah, instead of the
drones.
And now he's paying attention to it. Yeah.
Good stuff.
This is another great TVZ by EMPiRE, who just seems to have everybody's number today. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see him play a Protoss.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah. as this drop finally gets cleaned up, but he killed a lot more drones there. And the Vikings are just going to work on these unprotected broodlords, and there's only 3 left. 27 roaches.
A very good siege position just there.
27 roaches in production now.
He's got to just, if he can get these Vipers.
Yeah.
Vipers pulling the Vikings and the Ravens.
Yeah, that would be really to see is
here come the blinding clouds.
Oh, good blinding clouds, but with nothing to tank for the Hydras. I mean, the Thors are just going to chew through them here. Still no repair from EMPiRE, which I think is a mistake. I think he should be sacking SCVs and for the repair, as he to get all this mech here. You know, at one point I thought Starseed was ahead, and then I thought EMPiRE was ahead. Who's ahead in this game?
Yeah, it's been back and forth.
It's been back and forth. Lots of action going on, and EMPiRE is going to retake this 6 o'clock base as that battle finishes up there. And there's been a lot of long macro packed or action-packed games in this tournament so far. I mean, EMPiRE went the distance with Intellis. You know, Goofy Marine refused to leave against Starseed. It's been a really great tournament, and I'm happy to be casting here with Trigger Happy.
Yeah, man, it's been awesome.
As the planetary fortress is under siege again with a blinding cloud and a bunch of links, and there it goes down. And Starseed only has about 4,600 minerals left in the bank, 47 now, compared to the 6,600 from EMPiRE.
And there's a Hellion run-by along the bottom.
Yeah, and see, with this blue flame, these drones just melt. 83 drones killed in this game.
So that leaves Starseed with just that 1 mining base, whereas EMPiRE is just dropping the mill hammer on his last mining base.
Yeah, and I mean, these Hellions are just destroying everything right now, and they're finally going to get cleaned up into the main base, but there's I really don't know how to explain it anymore. And there's another command center going down. See, this is what EMPiRE is so good at. He's just throwing random command centers down to make it a planetary fortresses, just to kind of throw Starseed off this game.
Check out Starseed's injets on his main and his natural and his third. They're all perfectly 100% lit up.
Are they really?
I think so. Oh, that one was a bit first, but the rest of them are.
That's how quick he is.
That's weird as.
Well, I mean, you can do that really quick if you're good at it. Pick off a couple siege tanks here before they siege up, and look at the seeker missiles on the Vipers, and they all die. Leaving 2 left, and a big seeker missile on the army, leaving them all the red and yellow here, except for a few. But there's not enough blinding cloud to do anything. And the siege tanks from each way. And GG called by Starseed in a 40-minute macro match. EMPiRE takes game 2.